to him right up the gut. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's
starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe. Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him.
And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They do get 18, but even that will...
Nice throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A big play there on the screen pass. 34 yards.
That's still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It's a nice pickup.
Because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise.
Long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove down.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Gibbons, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before one here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Their big tight end. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Gibbons, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their big tight end with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
But run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to... They need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away, develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down?
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Football, but the guys on the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
They'll set up to throw. He's got time. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not.
And now the rookie's free. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A huge play there in overtime. Forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to.
Here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A very solid gain of 27. And his kick is good. And we are tied once again.
Whatever we do, hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 12 yards on
Gain.
And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game.
But we never run. So proud of that we overcome. We bow down to none. I want the hell out.
Decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place, but what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible. He creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Being chased out left. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's the fullback, 49 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
This. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Hate to see third down now as they try to find a late score. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The 49 was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense...
Down the numbers, there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
As a ball carrier, you get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle, ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guy.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to...
Placement, they got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you...
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught at the 7. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Austin Davis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that.
You shake things up.
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He's got it at the 15. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so...
He's back to throw. surveying the field. All kinds of time. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
This offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
This will be taken about the 12. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. This game wasn't tied for long. How about that? A big return here in the fourth.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. Fourth quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regained the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. Fielded at the 33. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So they boost their advantage here in the fourth quarter. And don't get me wrong, you take the points. I guess the only downside is didn't really get to milk any of the clock here in this last quarter.
But they'll take the points because, as you and I both know, here in the fourth quarter, things intensify. And
drive on 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here he is, the